even from the time that we have entered into independence up until now, my view remains that I don't believe that the people have asked for too much. I don't think that people have asked for too much in asking that there be good governance. I don't think people have asked for too much in saying that let our infrastructure work. I don't think people have asked for too much by saying that the police that are meant to be there as the arm of the government, taking care of domestic issues, taking care of everything that is needful concerning law and order, that they actually do what they are supposed to do, what they are meant to be there to do. I don't think that people ask for too much in saying that that should be in place. And so that is what we want to talk about. We're trying to get Sammie to come on. I'm aware for some time now that there's been network issues in Nigeria. You are welcome. You are welcome. The star of film industry. Yes, we have the main man here himself. I call him. You will get to know. For some of you, you may not know yet, but you will get to know that I call him STG, Sammie the Great. There's only one Sammie. There's only one Sammie. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here, sir. I know you run a tight schedule, and so we are not going to take too much of your time this evening.
Thank you, sir.
As you know, we love you. We love you so much. And for me, that love has even gone to the next level because I've loved you in music. I love you in ministry. But seeing you these past few weeks doing what I'm sincerely passionate about, I mean, I just wanted to come enter into the screen and just hug you each of those days. So you're welcome. You're welcome, my man. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sammie. How are you doing? How are you doing?
We're doing okay. God is helping us. We're blessed.
Amen. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So not to take your time, Sammie, I just want to get your perspective as regarding what has been happening regarding the NSAS movement. Like I was saying to people before you came on, we saw you there championing people on, encouraging people on, being there, lending your voice. And I just want to get your perspective to start with that. You know, why didn't you take a back seat? I mean, by the grace of God, you are, by every standard, you are a celebrity by the grace of God. You know, why didn't you just take a back seat and say, man, these guys don't come again? Or, you know, why were you there? I mean, there was one particular day that I was looking at the tracksuit you were wearing. That maybe it was the one before that they were showing. And I saw that, oh, it's a different one. So that told me that it was a different day you were there. So what led to it? Why were you there? I mean, the days that you were there, lending your voice.
Basically, I mean, Nigeria is my country. It is my country. This is my home. Everything God has done for me and with me has been from Nigeria to the rest of the world. It has been from Nigeria to the rest of the world. So I was not one of those people, not that I have anything against anybody who has relocated or who has traveled or who have left Nigeria, but I am one person who God's way of working with me was totally different. He said, from that country, Nigeria, do not have you particularly. And this is personal to me. And like I said, it's not, I have nothing. I mean, I travel. A lot of my friends are abroad. A lot of them used to be here, and we are good. But for me, it's a different covenant that you will stay in that country, Nigeria, and from there, the rest of the world will hear your name.
Come on. Praise God.
So when Nigeria is my base, which is where I have to be too passionate about what happens in Nigeria. Because if I'm, like you rightly said, God has made me a celebrity. I'm a gospel artist, and I do, but I don't live in another planet. I live here. If I do not have a country, I do not have a base. So there is no way I would have kept quiet looking at everything that has been happening. Pastor Chris, we got to a place where it was choking everybody. It was choking everybody. We were trying. Everybody was like, should we not? Should we? And especially after the war, after the Biafra war, after the MKO Abiola march, after a few things like that, Nigerians became very, very careful. They were like, you know what? Like that song of Femi and Nicola Koputi, who were suffering and smiling.
Smiling. Come on now. Come on now.
And nobody really wanted to confront peacefully and ask questions. There is nothing wrong with asking questions, because when they come to campaign, Pastor Chris, they will come and gather us in large places. They will stand on a podium and they will make promises. The same way, they will come, they will travel around the country, gather large groups of people. If you vote me into office, I will do this, I will do that, I will make sure this is that. And it has been going on. These promises have been basically empty promises. Because, Pastor Chris, if every time there is an election, politicians are promising us the same thing they've been promising us from the days of Tafawa Balewa, that means we have not made any progress. It is the same. Every 4 years, the politicians will come. I will give you light. I will do good roads. I will make sure education is this. The health system. I will create jobs. I will do. 4 years will go and pass. Another set will come. When I mean another set from the same group, they recycle it to bring another person. So nobody has been able to fix electricity in 60 years. Nobody has been able to make sure the health system in Nigeria is functional in 60 years. Nobody has been able to do that whole aspect of job creation in 60 years. Our educational system is in shambles. Nobody has been able to make sure we have power. The same amount of promises so I'm asking myself, can't one administration just focus on one thing? If you guys come in and say, we are going to focus on electricity, if we are in power for 4 to 8 years, this is all we want to focus on. Get it right. And then when the next administration comes, it looks at it and says, okay, the last guys have fixed electricity. Let's go into the health system. So in 60 years, how many 8 years or 4 years administrations have we had? We got tired. We have all grown. We have children. Is this the legacy we want to pass on to our children? Are we going to keep quiet and allow Nigeria just rot away? Everybody who wants to have anything that is sensible as far as medical care is concerned, if you do not have the ability to travel abroad, God has to intervene in your matter. Our hospitals, if it is not a private hospital where you have to pay with an arm and a leg, basic medical care is not available for the common man. So, we cannot just keep looking at all of these things. It's going on. Private schools, my goodness, if you hear how much parents pay just to get their children to good schools. Basic education is not available. Young people finish school, they come out, they don't have work. And in the midst of all of that, young guys trying to be entrepreneurs. Listen, the Nigerian youth that they say are lazy people, they are not lazy people. Nigerians are very enterprising. They are very enterprising. They find a way to make it work. They find a way to create jobs.
Yes.
And in the midst of all of that, we have no support, we have no help. Just was just like enough of the recycling. Allow young and vibrant people. There are people abroad, there are Nigerians who are excelling everywhere in the world, who will just think, should I go back home? And when they look at what is happening, they were like, you know what, I'm not even going to bother. We have people abroad who are on top of their game in different aspects of life, who can come back into this country and collaborate with the ones who are at home and make Nigeria superb. Into a crazy war situation today, I will still have to pack my or going to Ghana when I don't.
That's right.
Peacefully ask questions. And we went on for 12 days non-stop all over the country. And the thing just snowballed into a global affair. We saw UK, we saw Canada, saw Houston, saw everywhere. People were LA, everybody. Everywhere. In fact, Germany just had theirs like this past weekend, and it is still going on. It is not too much for us. 60 years. Pastor Chris, a 60-year-old man now who doesn't know what he wants to do with his life.
It's over.
It's over. If at 60, as a human being, you have not been able to say, a 60-year-old man should have a will. I believe a 60-year-old man should have written a will that this is what I have, my children, my great-grandchildren. A 60-year-old man should have an inheritance right now. The lifespan, the expectancy of how long somebody should live in Nigeria dwindles by the day. By the day. Somebody just said even in Stockholm.
In Stockholm, last weekend.
So we will not be silent. We will not be silent. We are waiting. And God rests the souls of our peoples that lost their lives, and the wounded ones and their families. But right now, because there was no chaos at the back of our mind, when chaos erupted, everybody had to take a chill pill for a while. Because anarchy is not part of the agenda. We are protesting for a better Nigeria, not to spoil the already existing Nigeria we are trying to change.
That's right. That's right.
So everybody took a chill pill, and in a couple of states now, especially in Lagos where I live, they are inaugurating these people they are putting together to look into a lot of the abuse that has happened. A lot of the police, the SAS officers are being called to question now. In fact, Lagos State published their names, their ranks, where in fact they are all out there right now. And it's a step in the right direction. We know that this thing is not going to be overnight, Pastor Chris. But
that's right. That's right.
Rome was not built in a day. And until you begin to ask questions, that means you are ready to settle. Anything they dump on us, we'll take it. Anything they dump on us, we'll take it. And we have made, they even went as far, they tried to sponsor hoodlums to discredit us. It didn't work. Because we kept saying to them, 12 days, did you see any violence anywhere?
That's right. That's right. I mean, it's so clear. Like you said, Sammie, that it's so clear that it's impossible for darkness to overrun for darkness to overrun light. It's just totally impossible. So, I mean, it's so obvious that strange elements were injected into a peaceful movement. And it's glaring to anybody that has a little bit of common sense that we see where all these things came from.
It came for 12 days. The young people, the age bracket between 15, 16 to 45, 47, even 50, came out and said, we want change. Change. We want Nigeria to change. We held it peacefully for 12 days. It snowballed. It was on the news everywhere. And they were shocked that, wow, we didn't see this coming.
No. They didn't smell it. There was no intelligence to say this was going to happen. Come on now.
We put them on the spotlight. That we demand answers. It is our fundamental human right.
Human rights. That's right.
Protest if we don't like how something is being done. And if you can gather us, I keep saying that when you are running for office, you come and gather us and tell us what you want to do. We vote you in, and you are telling us we cannot ask you. We are the ones who voted you.
We voted you in there. You know,
so we can ask you that question.
You know, Sammie, one of the things that I've been advocating about, I've been talking about for the past year into 2 years now, has just been one sentence, Sammie, that we have people in government that does not understand what the word representation. Like you're saying, you are representing us. We have the right to say our representative. How far?
What's going on? How are you repping us there? Because we are not feeling it.
Yes.
We are the constituents. We are not feeling, you are not repping us well. And now the information of how to recall a rep is already out.
It has to be.
We have the information now. We can recall you from that office.
And from the top to the bottom, sir.
We will recall you that you are not repping us well. Okay, put it in motion. Let's recall that House of Reps member. Let's recall that senator. And it goes on. So it is just people who want it. A new Nigeria has to be birthed, whether they like it or not.
In the name of Jesus.
In this my lifetime, I must see it happen. That spell, God has broken it. That agenda for Satan for Nigeria will never work.
Yes.
Because whilst the protest was going on all over the place, there were prayer walks. People were walking on the street making proclamations. And when I go to these places to talk to them, when I'm done talking, I lead them in worship.
That's right. I posted all the worship.
We raise an altar to heaven from that protest. And I tell them, I said, God is a God of positivity.
Come on.
What we are asking for is positivity. God supports.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
God did not create his children to come into the world to suffer. God created the world, put mineral resources everywhere.
That's right.
The kind of mineral resources Nigeria has, oh my goodness. I saw one post, I don't know if it's a UK parliament member or somebody who said, the kind of money that's been stolen from Nigeria in the last 30 years, if they steal it from the UK will stop to exist. I saw that post.
Wow.
That if they steal that kind of money,
wow,
the kind of money that they have removed from Nigeria, greed, the spirit of greed is a demon.
You said that well, sir.
It's a demon that we will join hands together and cure that demon. That is why you hear one man stole 50 billion. Another one stole 100 billion. My goodness, I'm like, billions in Nigeria have become like pure water. Look,
billions.
They move it.
Someone said David Cameron posted. Really?
Oh,
I've not seen that. If you have it, please send it to me, Brad David. Wow.
I saw it. I was shocked. Thank God that somebody has corroborated it. He said if they steal the kind of money that has been stolen out of Nigeria for 30 years from the UK will cease to exist.
Come on.
That is a strong statement.
Sammie, I want to ask you. A man of God posted this about 2 days ago. So we started to chat. Someone that I know. He said the first time that he had an opportunity to travel out of Nigeria, some few years ago. He said when he got to the States, he said for 3 days, it was like he was literally weeping. He couldn't eat for 3 days. He said, and the question he was asking was that, do our leaders, do they come to this place at all? And I replied, I said, some of them, many of them schooled there.
A lot of them schooled there.
And their children are schooling there.
Families are there, they are living there permanently.
The man said it was 3 days, it was like, do they come here? That everything runs. He said for 3 days, he couldn't just get over himself.
Every time I travel, once I land in our international airport, a spirit of depression tries to come on me. Because once you land in any of the international airports, they don't even wait for you to get home. Right there, and then the wahala is waiting for you. You just come out. First of all the air conditioning, nothing is working. You just begin to sweat. Immediately you exit the aircraft, you just begin to sweat. Like, what's happening to me? Where's escalator is not working? You begin to drag whatever you are carrying. You are jumping. Oh God! I'm like, you guys didn't even wait for 1 minute. System. As you come out, you start experiencing a failed system right there. And then the immigration guy is waiting for you to put something in your passport and give to him. Like,
what did you bring? What did you bring for us?
What did you bring for us? I don't understand. What did I bring for you? How? I traveled, I'm coming back to my country. I get into America, even the UK. They just form a separate line. All the EU and the UK passport holders, hello, express. They treat them, they feel like, yes, I'm back home. And then the rest of us will queue. In America, the same thing.
The same thing.
Once I come back home to Nigeria, my own Nigeria people are harassing me in the airport. I get better treatment from foreign immigration. Regardless of whatever profiling goes on in the world, there are a lot of the good ones who know how to treat you and talk to you with respect. Once you have all your papers right, your documentation, they talk to you, they treat you with respect, you go through, you come out, everything you paid for is working. Your hotel that you booked, they talk to you with respect, they value your business. It is just a whole, and like I said, the root is the problem. Everything we are seeing now is a manifestation of a bad root, which is leadership.
That's right. That's right.
Everything, SARS is a fruit.
I still have not found any other issue.
Root. The root is the problem. SARS is a fruit
that
has come from a bad root. No electricity is a fruit. No healthcare is a fruit. Bad roads is a fruit. And that is why we are going back to the root problem. Can we deal with the root problem? I mean, when I travel and I just complain, I say, oh, there's a way I'm feeling. That word just comes. The doctor says to me, okay, I can give you something now to deal with what you have explained. You say, but I want to find out why.
That's right. That's right.
First of all, because how can it just happen like that? So I want to find out why you are feeling this way. So when I have found out how you are feeling, what is causing you to feel this way, then that is what I'm going to treat.
That's right.
Because if I give you something to just make you feel better, and I don't treat the root of this problem, it's going to come back again.
Come back.
The Nigerian problem is the root, and the root is bad leadership. Nobody is exonerated from when Nigeria gained independence till date. Nobody should pass the buck. Nobody. All of them are responsible. Look at us 60 years after. Look at where we are. So what happened to the baton that they were passing from 1960 till now? And that is where we are at now, Pastor Chris. We said, you know what? We are tired of complaining.
That's right.
We have complained. They have heard our voices. But now we need to engage. The young people, once you are 18 and you are frustrated with what is happening in Nigeria, start looking for how you are going to get your voter's card now. Don't wait till 2023.
No.
Get your voter's card now.
Now.
And then the people who have the interest and the heart of the people who want to go there and do. I don't believe, I've heard people say, oh, once you get there, a greedy person is a greedy person. It's
That's
not
right.
because one system makes you greedy.
Yep.
It is not any system. It is what is in you, out of the abundance of your heart. That is what you give out. The system does not make you greedy. The system does not make you insensitive. The system does not make you steal. It is already in your system.
That's right.
You go there and you just begin to manifest. So those people with the wrong mindset and the wrong heart are the people we need to keep away from there.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing now. They can still intimidate the youth, yes, because they have the power. But when we can't make the change from outside, we can protest, Pastor Chris. We can do all of this, but if we are not inside,
the change is from the inside.
Yeah, because when we finish protesting, we are not there when they are making policies. We are not there when they are signing bills. We are not there when they are writing budgets. This same thing, this cycle will come again. So those days where anybody in his I mean, before I even go there, when a lot of these guys took power, they were in their mid-20s and early 30s.
Yeah. Even from Tafawa to, I mean, I read the clip the other day that, all of them. Yes.
So
all of them.
How all of a sudden you guys are there now? You are in your mid-60s, you are in your 70s, you are in your mid-70s going to 80. You don't think it is time for you to bow out and allow young and fresh and vibrant minds move the country? If it was okay for you to assume power at 25, at 32, then it is okay for a 32-year-old guy or lady right now to be in office.
That's right.
But we are going to change it from the inside. We are going to enter in whatever parties are existing now, we will go inside. Because from the delegates, you know, when they begin to choose delegates, we must be part of the delegates.
That's right. That's right. From the
that
process,
grassroots
model starts.
Yes, that is where we need to go now, because those are the conversations that are going around now. Okay, who are the people who want to go? We need to vet them. We need to talk to you guys. We need to know your heart, know your interests, and then get involved. If APC, PDP, we will join all. If there's a fresh party, Youth Democratic Party, whichever means, because as it is now, the reality we have to face now is we cannot wipe away APC and PDP between now and
2020. That's right. Yeah. Realistically, yeah.
Realistically, we cannot take them out. So we will join them. We will join them. We will get our party cards. We will get our voters' cards. We will be involved.
I agree with you, sir.
From local government council all the way up. And this power we have exhibited it is clear to the whole world that we have the power, we have the numbers.
We have the numbers. The numbers.
These protests went on all over Nigeria. So we can make, if we use the same zest and passion, say we have joined, this is the guy, he has joined APC, and now they are going to do, he has joined PDP. Is there a new party, you Democratic? Whichever one, we have the numbers.
Come on now.
When we all vote, that is over 60%. I don't know how you want to read it. We will vote and we will stay there and protect our votes.
That's right. That is right. That's where we're going. That's where we should be.
That is where we are going. And then one thing that I also said to a group of people yesterday was, you see these guys that we label miscreants, hoodlums. We cannot throw them away. Because they don't know any better. That is why they're acting the way they're acting. In pidgin English, they say, now where person no rich, they do rich.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
This is the same thing as a man thinketh in his heart. We need to take them through orientation and revitalize their minds. Because a lot of the time, we don't engage these guys.
Sammie, you are speaking.
We don't engage these guys. We just feel, no, leave them. You don't engage them. They are the same people the politicians are going to use to mess up the whole election. They are the ones that are going to use to snatch the ballot boxes whilst we are speaking English.
Come on now. You are speaking.
So this is the time to engage. These guys are human beings. Something has pushed them to what they are doing. Let us not throw away the bathwater and throw the baby. We need to engage these guys. We need to give them an option. Because a lot of the time when we finish speaking to these guys, we go away. And that whole stomach infrastructure matter is still not dealt with. And that is what creates that loophole for Senator and Mr. Bigman to come and give them Ghana must go, to go and snatch ballot boxes. But right now, engage these guys. These guys have skills. A lot of them can be barbers. A lot of them can own car washes. And the same passion we use in raising money for people during the protests. We need to bring in that whole process and gather these people, ask them, what craft do you have? What talent do you have? What can you do? Give them an alternative. Because the guy who's on the street tomorrow that is just loafing about, if you put 5 of them together, get a nice location, open a barber shop, kit it up, 5 of you can cut hair, right? You guys, this is your business. You guys take care of this business. You have taken them off the streets. Income is coming. Their life is changing. The mind is looking at himself. Now, wow, I get where they go walk now. No, the money not too plenty, but at the end of the day, my life don't they change. My life don't they change. My life don't they change. So when this man is coming, he say, come, I want you guys to go and scatter that place. He say, Oga, I don't get chance, so I dey go walk. You don't get to walk. Oga, I don't get to walk, I dey walk. And now me they open the place, they wait for me now. He has an alternative. He has an alternative. It's not as much as the Ghana must go, which is a one-off, but this one is consistent and he can build a life out of this. Even with that one, he can even lose his life. There is no security there. You take that money from these people, you go, you're trying to cause havoc. What if you are shot in the process?
Come on now.
You die and you will end up not spending the money they gave you. But an opportunity to build a life. We need to engage these guys because without these guys, we need these guys. So these guys will stand there and say, Oga, we are here protecting the ballot boxes. So not be like before, where would they carry ballot box wrong? We are here because these people have told us that if it better for Nigeria, it could better for us too. Yes, when Nigeria is better, the guy on the streets has the possibility of becoming somebody better than what he is right now.
That's right. That's right.
In the Bible, man of God, even the lepers had to make a decision.
That's right. Come on.
Lepers had to make a decision that, why sit we here and die?
Yeah.
If we are here, no guarantee. If we go, no guarantee. But until they made that move,
come on now,
they now found out that the people we are afraid of are the ones that are afraid of us.
Afraid of us.
If lepers can make a decision at any point in time, nobody is a write-off. But we just need to engage these people.
That's right.
What that label that we give them, they don't know any better. And we need them in this struggle. We need them. There will be continuous kata. Maybe we are the ones complaining. Oh, they hire thugs to discredit our protest. Yes. What will then happen when they try to hire the thugs and the thugs said, we're not doing it? Because we have an alternative. These people have spoken to us. They have shown us a better life. They have shown us a better life. And we think that this one is long term. This one now, I feel just die. They feel carry me. I might just be in prison for the rest of my life. That's not the life we want, sir. We prefer this life. And we need to put resources where our mouth is.
That's right.
So there is an alternative. There is an alternative. It's okay. I know your Ghana Must Go has a lot of money, but I have something steady that will give me a life that I will be able to grow old and not be dodging bullets for the rest of my life. We need to. So as we are getting involved in the parties, getting our voters cards, we need to carry our boys
along
and now begin to work on their mentality and their minds. Because they really don't know any better. As bad as the situation is, oh, look at all the destruction, look at all of this. But hey, I'm very sure if they know better, they will do better.
That's right.
And if they know that this whole thing, once Nigeria becomes better, your life on the street will change. And then for the ones who already have talents, we need to look at what they can do.
Very true.
What can you do? What can 5 of you do? I keep coming. People cut their hair in Nigeria twice, 3 times every week. People go and shave. 5 of them, open it for them, make it their business, put them in charge of their business. Have somebody who will make sure the books are working in the first place, but teach them and carry them along. Nigeria can be, but it's all in the mind. And we can't say, leave these people. We are not associated. We condemn the act, but we cannot condemn them as human beings. And people can change. Everybody can change. You just need to be around the right people who just give you the right information that will make you make the right decision. So that is what we are. Getting involved. Everybody, enter APC, enter PDP, Youth Democratic Party, register it. Everybody, hold your voter's card. When 2020 become this voice that the whole world has heard, we will line up. Edo State was an acid test. Let's not just name names. Let's leave it like that. The people said, we want to. We are tired.
That's right. That's right.
Loud.
They spoke with their hearts.
We saw them on TV, bringing out the light of their phones at night for the electoral officer. Count the vote, count it. We are here. We're not going anywhere. It is dark. Everybody put on your phone. Oh yeah, count. Count it. And they protected it. And the rest is history till today.
That's right.
So it is possible. Youth Democratic Party, we are saying it, but we cannot just be saying it. I hope it is a party that will be properly registered. It will be properly, because where we are at now, you know, the power of the state to make and enforce laws through bureaucracy and physical force, if needed. You see, wealth is power. Convertible power that can be used to buy other forms of power. So our contemporary, that's why I'm saying the hoodlum, those guys, they are plenty in numbers.
And across the states, yeah.
Everywhere. So let us engage them. Use Democratic Party. I mean, everybody say you Democratic Party, but you see, there's nowhere in the world that you do not need finance to do politics.
You need there's so many things. You know, Sammie, last year before the election, I had such an experience, and I talk about it quite openly, that there was a move to see how we can effect a change.
Yes.
And what I saw is exactly what you have described.
Yes.
During the time of the election, the polling unit where I was there from morning till evening. And what I gathered there is the raw data of the state of our nation.
That's right.
I saw there that day with the people that were with me. I said, let us watch you. How many youths can we count that are here today? The market women were there from the morning. The butchers were there. All these guys that you are talking about were there from morning till evening. They were the ones that are there. But again, like you're saying, what we are seeing now is that let's just believe that there's this wake-up call now. That what we saw last year will not repeat itself.
It will not repeat. The youths will, 18, you must have a vote, because it's not enough. Yes, we cannot stop at end SARS, end this, end that government. Do you have a voter's card? You are 18. Right. Go and begin to process it from now, because you know how they like to frustrate people when it gets close to the election.
Oh, yeah.
That's another gimmick. They'll be telling you, oh, voters' cards are not available. We cannot do this. Start everybody now. Go and get your voter. It's your right. Once you are 18 and you can prove it, you can hold it. The young people need to vote.
Yeah.
Because we cannot finish protesting and still allow them to conduct business as usual.
As usual. That's right.
When we finish protesting that we do not like it, then on that day you will see us with our voters card. I am
That's
here.
Right.
I was
that is going to be the next major move.
Part of the voting process now.
That's right.
And across board, we say these are the people we have vetted that we think will be there to represent our interests.
Yep.
You know?
That's right.
So these are the people all over. We pass the information. Everywhere you are, that is the person to vote for.
Yep.
From president down to councillor.
Yep.
It is not over. We have done this. Now, we have gotten the attention. The whole world has gotten the attention. Phase 2, 2023, is when we have a very strong chance to make sure that the people who have caused Nigeria to be where it is do not go back to office.
No. That's right.
That is right. Where we will speak loud. And the right people are in there now. And when they discuss, when policies are being made, we cannot be at peace. We know that whoever is there is representing our interests. Policies are being made to favor job creation, the youth empowerment. Young people are working so hard.
That's right.
And somebody is saying, how can you get your voter's card from America? That is another matter.
Yeah.
They have even digital and online voting. We are crying for it to happen.
That's right. That's another thing that has to take place.
That thing needs to take place.
A lot of the people that are in diaspora, yeah.
People who are outside Nigeria who want to vote. You are a Nigerian. You should be able to vote. You don't really need to begin to get on a plane.
We signed a petition for diaspora voting. Yes, I believe so. We have to.
People are asking from Canada, from America.
Yeah, and that's the same person from Sweden. Yeah, we need to begin to make note of these things and affect them. Yeah,
we need to get there and say people can vote from wherever they are.
Yeah,
we have.
Long as
if we have to use our Nigerian embassies all over the world, let's use it as an acid test first. We have Nigerian embassies everywhere.
Yeah,
that people can get to. And if you cannot get there, you should be able to mail your vote. There should be a way.
Yeah,
if you can outside your Nigerian passport outside Nigeria, and your passport will get to you, why shouldn't you be able to vote? People don't need to come to Nigeria to process a passport.
That's right. That's right.
A Nigerian in America or in Canada or in the UK, you don't need to come here and go to passport office. Your passport gets to you there. So it's because they know that these things are going to drastically expose all the wayo. They know process. I mean, once a process is put into place, I remember the last administration, there was a lot of robberies, Pastor Chris, from traders who travel with night bus, you know, those luxurious buses, Lagos to Onitsha, Lagos to Abuja. They were being robbed every night because they were all carrying a lot of cash to go and do business. And then they tried. Oh, they put police, they put this on the road. They were still robbing. What did the last administration do? That was how doing all your transactions with your ATM card came. A process put in place.
That's right. To address the issue,
address that issue. And now, if you are going to Onitsha, transfer the money to the person. You don't have to carry the cash in the bus.
That's right.
And they went further to address this, the issue with courier services. Send the money, check your order, they will send the goods to you. You go to their park, wherever it is, with your manifest, check it, collect your goods, and go home. What did that do? The armed robbers, nobody told them that that was bad business. Immediately, they stopped robbing. Because when they started checking all the luxurious buses, and all they could find were ATM cards.
And they didn't have the pins.
No more cash. No more cash. Even if you take the card and you are going, in 24 hours max, I should be able to make a report and block that card. You will not be able to use it. A process was put in place and it addressed that problem. So, once they put a process in place as far as voting is concerned, it will address the problem. They know it will address it. And Nigeria has the technical know-how to make it happen. We have it.
We do. We do.
We have it. So all of that is part of what we're going to be agitating for. But until that happens, like you rightly said, the youths, if you are between 80 and 40, 45, 50, you must join the queue on election day. Before we get into where we are able to get all the technical know-how right for electronic voting, we must show up on election day. And then cast your and watch it being counted and protect your vote. When something has gotten to a certain level, it is hard to rig it.
It is. It is.
It's going to be too difficult for you to read it.
Mm. When the process is watertight.
Exactly. When the preferable is not available, the available becomes preferable.
That's right.
Because what would you prefer? They are looking. It is the unavailability of people to vote that gives them the avenue to read. Because you can't come up with somebody saying,
if the embassies will not be compromised, that is still part of what we're saying. Yvonne, that's still part of what we're saying, that we
exactly.
to all this system and structure has to be washed clean.
It's a process. Even all the ambassadors we have representing us in different places, they all have to go and retire and rest.
That's right.
Because really and truly, when you hit 65, I don't know about the UK. What is the retirement age for the UK, Pastor Chris?
About 60, 65 now.
I think it's the same over here.
Yeah.
You are already 65 and you are printing poster that you want to be. What are you still going to run for government for? That is the age. You go and relax.
You know, Sammie, I was watching channels yesterday, and there was a panel that was set up that was being inspected by one of the heads of the panel in one of the states. I won't mention the states. I looked at the person that was the chairman, and I was thinking to myself, this is our problem. The man could hardly walk. You know, the man could hardly walk. This is our problem.
Putting square pegs in round holes. That is the problem. That is the problem. You just let me just. I'm trying to just. When you no. But some things we're going to talk about. That is the problem. Even somebody is saying yes. Once the High Commissioner has a corrupt mentality, that is what will happen with the staff. Yeah. Because they know that Oga is doing it. In fact, we are the ones that give Oga daily returns from all the deals that we do. So Oga cannot put any law in place. Somebody said the Nigerian ambassador for the US is too. I was going to go there, but I just held myself. But somebody has put it online now. The guy can barely walk.
Yeah.
So, as far as we are concerned, that is the representative of the president in America. That's the guy the American government would need to speak to first of all, if they want to deal with any issue that has to deal with Nigeria. And the guy that they want to speak with can barely walk. Like you rightly said, that is the problem right there. That is the problem right there. So the roots, it all comes back to the root, Pastor Chris. It all comes back there. And the only way we can flush out this bad governance we are saying no to is with our voters card. For every young boy, young girl that is 18, you see this frustration that we use to approach the end SARS protest, end bad governance. We should use that same frustration to go get our voters card and be ready to line up in 2023. Because right now, they will be talking, okay, we are looking into your demands. We're looking at, they will be stalling. Before you know, 2022 has come. And then it is time for election. And we have been shouting, this is when we need to begin to get into the political parties.
That's right.
This is when we need to get in. Get your party, enter any party. We want to dominate whatever party that is existing. Because we cannot flush out PDP and APC between now and 2023. Forget it. It's not going to happen.
Realistically, Sam, that's what I've been saying. That was one of the things that I came back with last year. I mean, I was a card carrying member of one of the new parties.
Yes.
And by the time that the election was over, one of the major things that I came back with is the fact that those two parties are the dominant parties.
Forget it.
That is what I mean. I have a gist, a funny gist of what happened when the votes were being counted, Sammie. The moment any other party is being mentioned, these illiterate people, the next thing they will be shouting is, which one is that? Add it to the one that we know.
Oh, God.
It was funny, but, you know, they did not know these other long ones.
Yes, forget it. We can't. We cannot say, oh, these two, they are the corrupt. Okay. The people that are there is the, you see, oh my goodness. It is the people that are there that are corrupt.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So it is a human being that is inside the party that is making it corrupt.
That's right.
When you go in with your incorruptible mind, and for all that are Christians, go in with the mind of Christ. That is why Christians who are saying Christians should not be involved in politics, I don't know if you are living in Pluto or Mars. If you are living in Pluto and these things that are happening in Nigeria are not affecting you or your children, voting is your fundamental human right.
Someone is saying that we shouldn't join their parties. The truth is they still dominate PDP and APC. Maybe right, maybe so. But what we are saying is that if we're going to have Youth Democratic Party, who is this person? Julie Hill sings. Then the question we are asking is that if we raise up Youth Democratic Party, are we all going to line up there and make the difference? That's what we are saying. We don't. There's no issue.
There is no problem.
There
is no problem.
Yes.
If we say it is Youth Democratic, YDP, it is not just the name of the party. It doesn't stop there. It is very easy to register the party. But if the party has been registered, the next thing now will be all over Nigeria. All of us that were involved in this protest, everybody now line up behind the candidate of YDP. We must come out and vote. It doesn't stop with the registration of the party. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, we're not joining APC. We're not joining PDP, like Pastor Chris has said. Once it is YDP, are we going to make sure that between now and when YDP is ready to vote, candidates at all levels, from local government to presidential, the party needs to have say structure. The party needs to have structure. You can't function with a political party that doesn't have structure. You register it, you have structure, you have advisors, we have patrons, people who have integrity.
That's right. Vetted. And there are a lot of, listen, it's not all the old folks that are in their 60s or 65s that are bad people. There are some very fantastic people there. 60, 65, 70, who are echoing what we are echoing now, that are also very, very unhappy with the way Nigeria is. Because they are looking at it and they are also saying, hell, when I go, is this the kind of country I'm going to live for my children and my grandchildren and great-grandchildren? A lot of the older folks in their 60s and 70s are also very, very unhappy. It's not everybody. So it's not a carpet thing. So it's, if we say YDP, oh yeah, let's go. On that day, we want to see the YDP crew. We want the news to be reporting that, listen, all over Nigeria now, the people are lining up behind all YDP candidates all over Nigeria. When you look at the YDP line, the APC and PDP line will look like a joke. That's right.
That is
That's
another
right.
level. I agree with you.
Yeah.
A fresh party, yes, but we must line up. Oh,
We have
we
to.
can't stop. We can't stop. Yeah, we've done the protests. Our voices have been heard. Next level, engage. Everybody, get your voter's card. Whoever is registering the YDP, register it. Pass the information to us. We would use our platform. We will push it. We will be behind it and make sure. We have to start finding out. Go to your local government council. Talk to the local government chairman. How can we get everybody to come here and start collecting their voters' cards? How can we, from a local government level, how can we get it? Because once you don't have a voters' card, you can't vote.
So, Sammie, what we are saying in essence, I've written so much out of, and I'm so glad that we're having this discussion. I've taken down so many. There's so many things.
I had to pull out of that Zoom meeting.
Wow.
I had to, because I knew that this discussion
we have to.
It will go longer.
I've written out so many things that you have said are things that I've been advocating about. I've been talking about for quite a long time. And I just want to put it into summary, all the things that you've said now, very profound things. And for folks that are just joining us, I must say this, Sammie, that one of the things that really endears me to you, when I was looking at all your posts while all the protests was going on, is amazing. It's amazing the manner of, the heart with which you were posting, and the intellect. For me, that was just amazing for me. The intellect of the things that you were putting out there was just so amazing. So this is not just the,
this is not just the thing, right? We need to be strategic. We need to be intentional. Be strategic and intentional and deliberate.
Yeah.
So that you know that this is not just a bunch of people who are making this, which is what happened this time. They were like, this particular protest no protest has been like this. They were like, what kind of coordination is this? What is happening? Who can we talk to? We say, talk to us or talk to anybody. Talk to all of us. So we have been able to make a statement very loud. And we will do ourselves a lot of disservice if you were part of this struggle, if you are part of those people who are frustrated with what is happening in Nigeria, wherever you are in the world, wherever. There are people who, Pastor Chris, you travel from the UK. You traveled home to come and vote, right, Pastor Chris?
That's right. Yeah.
So, our Nigerian people, if you can, come. If you cannot come, for whatever reason, donate some funds for people to get on a plane and come and vote.
Come on now.
That's another level. If you cannot come for whatever reason, say, you know what? Can I put some funds down in your city, wherever you live? Get yourselves together. Start talking about 2023 now.
Wow.
Start talking about 2023. I put something out there about 20. I said, it is now. Somebody said, it is far. I said, you think it's far? You will blink and you will be in 2022. Are we not in November? 2020 is about to finish. Another month. What am I saying? It's not even up to 30 days, Pastor Chris. We are going to be in 2021. Yeah. Today is the third. Yeah. In about 27 or 28 days, we're in another new year. That's how fast it goes. By 2021, I think we should have finished.
By the time we enter 21, it's really 22.
Exactly. But that 2021, YDP, we want to register it. Candidates from all over the states should already be showing up for vetting, for checking, and knowing who. Who can we trust? The party structure of YDP should have been laid out. Everything, the manifesto, the secretariat, everything should be in place. And
voters education like we said earlier on, start educating the people, the literate, educating them.
We can't just speak English. The ones that can understand English, we talk. If it is broken English, if it is a vernacular, we must engage everybody. Orientation. Like that person said, if they can manipulate their PDP and APC, we are the ones in YDP. You cannot come and manipulate us. We will set our party structure, choose our candidates, and on the day of election, we will line up all over Nigeria.
Come on.
How you are going to come and read it. When you look behind, there is practically nobody behind the APC candidate. Nobody behind the PDP candidate. Everybody behind the white group.
I believe. Olumide, I believe. 2021 will go fast because of setbacks and slow move of 2020. Yes.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, we should be assuming we're in 22. That's right. That's right. I agree.
Everything will be in fast forward. So, because listen, Pastor Chris, with what has happened now, they are already re-strategizing. They are like, they already know that their program of business as usual will not work again. So they are already devising other means of how to carry out what they want to carry out. Because after this protest, they already know that, hey, these people are not going to let us slide again.
That's right.
So as they are thinking, we need to be thinking. As they are thinking, we need to.
Someone is saying that Sammie for Senate. I like that.
You people should leave me.
And that sounds good, isn't it? Sammie for Senate.
You people should leave me. Put me down.
Yes. That is the person in Sweden. You must come and vote, isn't it?
You see, my passion for this, it goes, when you hear it in my voice, you hear it that Nigeria is a country. God, good things have happened to me from Nigeria.
That's right.
You see, my testimony is different. And I cannot allow this and be watching, looking at the country where God allowed a lot of good things to happen to me and for me, crush and go down. I cannot look at it. I must add my voice anywhere.
This is not, so many people are saying this now. Sammie for Senate. Sammie for Senate. Yes, so let's go there.
Well, I have to go and pray, and I'm going to ask people like Pastor Chris to pray. I hear God. I want change. I want to serve. I am serving at the level that I'm at, and if that is part of the blueprint of my life that God has designed, if that is why He has given me so much passion for this, because I know that when God wants you to be part of solving a problem, He gives you a burden for it. He gives you a burden for it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Because the passion.
From Canada, we are coming. Please,
the passion to solve it. Because it is that passion. When passionate people come together, like minds, change must occur.
That's right. You're right.
Occur.
You're right.
It's the same thing. I mean, what was it? It was Jesus in the womb of Mary and
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist
in the womb of Elizabeth.
Boom.
The baby leapt for joy. Come on.
They kicked. They said, there is purpose here. There is purpose here. And those are the kind of people we need to be in the House of Reps and in the Senate as governors And when the governor choosing his advisors, because you know you can have a good governor and bad advisors.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is another nightmare.
I've seen that across board.
A governor who wants to do, okay, I think this is, no, this is what you should do. Forget about what you are hearing. All of that is not correct. Wrong information, wrong statistics, wrong advice, and ends up making a wrong decision.
Wrong decision. Very true.
Because the governor, the president is as good as his advisors, the people who have his ear. The people who have his ear, his chief of staff, his this, his that, the people who are in his immediate circle, the people who are still chatting with him when we are sleeping. You know? I hope they have stopped this Sammie for Senate.
Someone said they are going to travel down and vote. They will travel down from Canada to vote for you.
That's what I'm talking about. That is the passion.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. That is the passion. And if our fresh YDP is the machinery,
we'll galvanize.
Then let us together with one voice give it structure, give it everything it needs to succeed. And then when we put all of that together, let us all make sure we have that instrument. And once you have it, you will come out that there's rain or shine.
Yeah.
And vote.
Yeah.
We control at least 60%. 18 to 50, at least 60% of the population of Nigeria.
Yeah, yeah. I had the statistics, and it was the move towards last year, but it just wasn't. Perhaps it wasn't time, or wasn't well coordinated. Something is happening now.
And once we do this, we must have a united front. If we all agree that this is the guy that is going for that office, we're only going to produce one person. You see that whole divide and rule. One person. We're not going to have 5 or 6 qualified people trying to grab one seat. Or you're already dividing our votes. We will agree. This is the person. That is the person. That is the person. Everybody you have the list. From councillor to president.
Come on now.
So when you get to that day, you know where to put your finger. Pin. 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 Like that. And we have a united front. It is, boom, that is the person. We are following this person. No division. Because at the last election, we had some fantastic young people who came out. Yeah. But they were all scattered in different parties all over the place. And that alone. Like my Papa Ayo will say, if you want to peace for one place, make your peace full. That is the worry proverb. Because if you peace for here, nobody gonna know say you peace. But when you peace for one place, it go form and it go make mark for ground. They go know say somebody peace here. So we need to focus. We will all zoom in, say, this is the guy, or these are the people across board. Senate, House of Reps, they will begin to beg, say, Kai, these people, this is your force. This your force is too much.
These people are as one.
They are, that is the story of King Nimrod in the Bible. Man of God, remember that story?
That's right. That's right.
They were one. That's why they even thought to themselves that they can even build one tower that will go and get where God is.
One.
And the Almighty God says, see these people they are trying me. If I allow these people want to try me, why? They were one. They had one language.
One.
And when I watched the movie that described that set, lightning came from heaven. They all fell down. And the minute they got up, this one was speaking to this one could not understand. This one could not understand. And that's how they scattered into the world.
That's right.
We got to be one. We must learn something from that one. We got to be one. We cannot have divided interests. People will need to drop their ego
for the good of the nation.
People will need to drop their ego. Say, guy, I think this person is better for the job. So chill and rally around behind him. Let us go make change. Because ego is also a problem. People will just say, I'm the one that has to go. No. Can we all sit and reason together and decide who's going to go?
Yeah. And that is where the work is from now, really.
The heavy lifting.
That is the move now. Yeah. To take care of all that whilst...
Take care of all that. This 2021 we want to come into, build the base. And we are ready. Because once we hit 2022, we are hitting the ground running. Yes. 2022 is the election year.
That's right. Early.
2022 is the election year.
Yeah, campaigning will start.
Boom. So realistically, this new Nigeria we are asking for, that we have protested for, that people have died for. Blood was shed for this thing.
Yeah.
We will not forget and just let it go and go back to business as usual. Can we use 2021, remembering the blood of those people that stained the flag of Nigeria, and put our house in order, get YDP ready, get the structure, get everybody ready? Because there will be no chance. If we wait till 2022, we are already late.
Late.
To the party, we are late. So that is where we are at now. Engage ourselves across board and put everything that needs to be put in place. Bring the boys together, carry them along, change their mentality, give them an alternative. Because when you don't see the alternative the alternative is like, okay, I think you have a choice. Say, Oga, I'm not going to follow you do this thing again. I have an option which is better. I know your money is plenty, but this one is short term. That one is long term. Let me go to that one, and I will be alive to see that new Nigeria that I dreamed of. It is possible. It is doable. With God on our side, it will happen in our lifetime. And we can make it happen in 2023 if we just put our house in order.
Someone is saying that we need to get our northern youths also involved, and for them to wake up as we are.
That's right.
Is still, I think we are narrowing it down to, or we are broadening it rather to all that needs to be done. That can be done. Because if Nigeria, we are looking at Nigeria holistically and as one unit. We have work to do from the west to the east to the north.
Hey, thank you, sir. And you see, in the north, trust me, I have a lot of northern friends who I have interacted with, who are also tired, who are not even this I'm a northerner card.
Mm.
I have a lot of northern friends who are totally displeased with how Nigeria is.
Mm.
So it is not a general thing. They say, oh, the northern. No, I have spoken with them. Fantastic people. They don't like what is going on. They believe in the new one Nigeria. They are Nigerians.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They are Nigerians. When you begin to hear all kinds of funny things where you are telling a Nigeria, a bona fide Nigerian, that you should pack out from the north, go back to the east where you come from.
Hmm.
How can you open your mouth, allow that kind of a thing come out? A Nigerian is allowed to stay anywhere he or she wants to stay in Nigeria.
Yep. Yep.
It's not an eastern or southern thing. If I want to move to Sokoto, I should be free to go there without watching my back 24 hours of the day. But it is that mentality thing that I said, that reorientation, where identify the key people, the influencers. You know, every area has influencers. The influencers, even in that north, once you get hold of their minds and their spirits, and they begin to educate.
Yep.
And let you know that this thing is a one Nigerian thing. When Nigeria is better, it's better for all of us. United we stand,
divided we fall. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sammie. What a discussion we've had this evening.
It has been explosive.
You know, something just, I mean, I've written down so much, you don't even want to know. Things that I'm going to, come out of this and just flesh them out in the light of the passion that we have. With this question of the North, something just really like a jolt in my spirit.
Yes.
That you really and truly, even from the educational system, there has to be within the curriculum.
Yes.
For the young children that are in the West and the East and the North, to know that there are other parts of the country that people belong to and that we are one.
Oh, yes.
Because really and truly, with all due respect, there are times that you travel to some part of the country, and to be honest with you, you may seem alien because of what you have said, the mindset of the people that are there. So even within our educational system, there has to be laws and effective things done to let everyone within the country know that we are one.
That is it. That is they need to push it into the curriculum of schools.
Yeah.
The children need to be hearing it every day. Because there's this whole story of division. They are selling it to them. They sell it to the children in the north from when they are young in their Arabic or Islamic schools. They begin to teach them funny things. And it is wrong. This whole story of one Nigeria, like you said, it needs to be taught everywhere. It needs to be loud. Nigeria is one. You might not like us to be one, but hey, we are one right now. And they say the most happy people in the world are not the people who have the best of everything, but the people who make the best of everything.
I agree with this person, this Julie Hill, saying, I agree with you. I agree with you. This person is saying, I would strongly suggest that history would, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo should be taught in schools, and then we should drop the British curriculum and develop our Nigerian curriculum. Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? I agree.
Why not?
I agree totally. Because a lot of the stuff in the curriculum is borrowed. It's not original to us.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, here in UK, our children, within the subject that they pick, they do foreign languages. Like I know they do Spanish, they do French and German. So my question now is that why can't it be also within the curriculum that the children from the West must speak one language, whether Igbo or Hausa, as part of your subject, even your elective subject that you must do in school? Why not?
I see.
But and that way we cut across.
No, they teach languages in school, even in tertiary. In tertiary, because I think my big bros, I think Dele Momodu has a degree in Yoruba.
Yeah, I mean, he studied that. He studied it.
That's
As
right.
in he chose to study it.
Study it. Okay, so what you are saying is they should make it compulsory. Yeah.
Even from talking about from primary school to secondary school. No, he studied it in uni. As a
yes, I remember. So
yes,
but for them to say, okay, you must pick a language and learn.
Yeah.
I mean, was that not the whole idea of the NYSC? When you are from the south, they post you to the north. If you are from the north, they post you to the east.
Is what I wrote in my note, the NYSC. that was obvious. That was the idea. It was a fantastic idea. Fantastic idea, but it's not been really, I don't think it's really been pushed enough to be effective.
Yeah, even with the whole insecurity that is happening in Nigeria.
Yeah.
People are refusing for their children from the south go and serve in the north, or from the east, and vice versa. And it all boils down to the whole issue of insecurity.
Yeah.
Because now it's like if your child goes to the north, you think the safety of that child is in question.
Yeah.
Or if your child from the north goes to the east. So that whole concept of NYSC, going from your place to learn another culture of Nigeria, learn their language, their tradition, eat, you be there, come back, you have another experience, crisscrossing. That was the whole idea. But everything has just gone down the drain, and everything needs to come back. Like the glory of Nigeria must be restored.
Must return in the name of Jesus. Yeah. Praise God.
Praise God.
Thank you so much, STG. Really appreciate your time this evening. And for all our friends that have also joined us, have watched us, the conversation doesn't stop here.
So it doesn't.
We have so much to do.
A lot.
First, from wherever your circle of influences, we have a lot to do. I mean, there's so much that we have talked about this evening.
Don't keep quiet. Sorosoke.
Don't keep
quiet.
That's what we are doing now.
Speak out.
Yeah.
Get the information out.
Very strong thing.
People you can educate.
Yeah.
Let them know. And I must say, very importantly, even in these times that we're trying to Sorosoke and get the word out, don't just spread fake news.
Yep.
Don't spread fake news. Don't come and start making things that are highly inflammable. We are not trying to burn Nigeria down. We are trying to change Nigeria.
That's right.
I'm going to say this one before I even go. We are not here to cause chaos or anarchy. We are here for change. It's all about positivity.
That's right.
So that we turn people against each other, we will not be able to achieve anything. If you are not sure of the information, verify. You do your group posting on WhatsApp and send information that has the capacity to cause wahala. This is not for wahala. It's for if we burn the Nigeria down that we're trying to change, what are we going to change?
Yes. And that was the pain for many of us that have a strong passion for good governance, that the pain of people that have worked for their livelihood and their businesses being burnt, and that's not what we want to see. What we want to see,
let me say something to you guys.
Effectiveness, and we want good governance, not chaos, not burning the streets, not we are not here to, we are not insulting anybody. We want change. We want good governance.
If I say something now, it will make you know. It will make you know that those guys really need to be engaged. Because what they are doing, it's not about the NSAS protest. Nigeria. When there was during the xenophobia thing with Nigerians in Africa, these guys in Niger, they said they are reacting to xenophobia. Next thing, they reacted their way into ShopRite. Yeah,
and totally just...
it happened during the xenophobia, during the COVID lockdown. They still looted. Now, NSAS, they have looted. So you see why we need to change our mind? Because every opportunity they get, they want to use it to grab something.
Exploit it.
That is why we need to change they just, okay, it's like there's people are angry. Oh yeah, boom. We need to change their minds. This is not an opportunity for you to cause havoc. That is, I thought through these things. I said, this looting is not about NSAS. We were here, they looted for COVID-19. Xenophobia, they looted. So there is a fundamental problem that we need to deal with.
That's right.
That is right. And once we can deal with that, there will be, okay, let me tell you, in the Chevron area of Lagos, some of these boys came and they looted in an area called Jakonde, the ShopRite. They messed it up. And they were walking towards the Chevron area. But guess what? The same people we call area boys, who were in that Chevron area, came out on the road and blocked these guys. They blocked them that, listen, you will not come and loot in this area, because the people in this area are good to us in this area. Are you hearing what I'm saying now?
Yep.
It was not
this
a security.
Marries what we were talking about earlier on.
It was not a security agent that stopped. It was not police. It was not army. It was not mobile that stopped the residents and the shops in the Chevron area from being looted. It was the boys in the area who came out to protect the area. A couple of my friends live there, so I'm giving you first-hand story. They came out and told those boys, go back, you can't come in here. And if you want to insist in coming in here, we are not even going to let you pass. And then the looters had no choice. They turned back.
Wow.
Thank God I remembered this story now. They said the people in this area are good to us. We will not let you come and destroy their property and their business in this place. Go back. I don't know what the guys and the residents and the business owners in that Chevron area, what they've been doing for the boys in the area. But when the time came, the boys
stood up
and protected.
Wow.
It's the same area boys. Area boys blocking another set of area boys from committing havoc. The mind.
Tells us something. Tells us something.
They can be engaged. They can be engaged. When I heard that story, it made me happy because it confirmed what I was already thinking of. Not
Engagement.
totally throwing these boys away, engage them and change how they think. I said, you see, there was no police, there was no soldier, there was no army. It was the boys who protected the area. No single shop, no single supermarket, no business was looted in the Shepherd because of the boys.
Come on now.
So it is, you see, I'm sure you like that story. Like
that is a good one. That is a good one right there.
Yes, it's a good one.
Wow.
Nobody, they took the initiative because they're like, no, we cannot allow this happen. What does that tell you? You can't go and convince those boys to do anything that will cause harm
or bad
to that area.
Because they've seen good from the place.
People. On a good day, they are supposed to collaborate with their other area boys.
Oh, yes. And say, what an opportunity to...
Let's do it. In fact, I can take it further to say they might even hide behind those boys.
Yeah.
And loot and blame it on those boys that it was them, it's not us. Meanwhile, they couldn't protect it. They didn't stop it. But they were part of it underneath. That story, I have people, I have relatives staying in that area.
Sammie, remember the story of the men of David, saying to David that this is the day that God had committed Saul to your hand. Your God, not today. This is the day. Take him out. Deal with him.
The boys of the area said, no, we will not allow this kind of wicked thing happen here. You did it in other places, but here.
Not here. Not on our turf.
No way. They blocked it up.
Wow.
They blocked it.
This is something.
It's a good initiative. So these boys can be engaged.
Wow.
These boys can be engaged. And
this is one strong thing I'm taking away from this tonight.
It's so strong. You can now use some of those boys, make them part of a team, and say, those your friends in those other areas, gather them together. Let us talk with them. Let them come and understand what you now understand.
What you know.
Let them see why you stood, you were ready to give, you put your life down at the risk of all the knives and guns that these guys were coming with. Those were ready to die.
Come on.
To protect that area.
Wow.
Something has happened to their mind.
To their mind. To their mind.
Yes. Nigeria can be great. Forget it.
True.
You just need the right engage. That's what you see. That's why the tradition has been, we don't want to talk to them. Do we need to talk to them? There has been no engagement between government and the people. That's what happens in Nigeria. They don't engage the people. They don't feel the people should ask them questions. What is going on? Please, anything we dump on you guys, you should take it. Those boys in that area, I am very, very sure that's not how they were. It took the initiative of one person or a few people to say, you know what? The boys that are in this area, let's do something for them. And they gathered them together. From time to time, taking care of their needs, doing. I don't know. I'm waiting to even speak to at least somebody. Let them tell me, what exactly did you people do to get these boys to come and be ready to lay down their lives to protect this area? What did you people do to them? I want to know. I want to know, because that is very useful information.
It is. That is strong data.
Useful information that we can use as a template. Replicate it in Surulere, replicate it in Ikeja, Agege, everywhere. And let these boys become the ones who are now not just protecting the environment, they are ready to protect the state, the country, the votes. And politicians will have no hoodlums to use to do their dirty.
Wow.
They will let them go and bring their children from abroad to come and do the dirty. Exactly. Because
this is strong.
It is strong. Because
this is strong.
Oh yeah, very strong. I love it. And that is the narrative. The narrative. What's this boy? What's this? I love him so much. This online comedian that's so popular now, Brother Shaggy.
Brother Shaggy.
He has some video skits on his page where he's in hood. You saw that one?
Yeah. The chairman wanted to give him money to go and. That's a good one.
He said, "What is that?" Say, please. We're not. Please. We're not. Please, we're going. We don't want all that kind of nonsense here.
No, that was a good one.
Those, you see, you are registering it in the subconscious. He's an influencer. He came from the streets. He came from the streets. God has blessed him. People appreciate him. He's a celebrity. He has millions of followers on social media. And he's seeing that, wow, my mind has changed. He still has those his street mannerisms, but he's using it to send a message to his people that we don't have to be involved in this kind of thing. I love that video.
That's a good one. I have it on my phone.
He said it away.
It's a good one.
Be going. We don't want. You want to give us money to go and cause problem and cause havoc and scatter everywhere. Sorry, we're not involved. Bye bye.
It's a good one. I had it on my status. It's a good one.
I am going on another live in 4 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Sammie.
I need
to
we
just agree together, as we have said, our country is going to be great in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Thank you so much for all that we have shared this evening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being a blessing to our country. You're a good ambassador. We are proud of you. And we thank God for your life, for what you have done. The God of heaven that has lifted you will continue to lift you.
Everybody keep praying for me.
In the name of Jesus. Sammie for Senate. We are on it. We are on it.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sammie. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good one. We'll catch up later. Thank you. So, folks, there you have it. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending this time with us. Let's continue to pray for our great country, Nigeria. Let's continue to be, agents of change wherever we are. And we trust in the Lord that great things will happen in our nation. Everybody that has been with us this evening, you have a role to play. You have a seed to sow, and you have things to do. And in our own lifetime, we will see a new Nigeria that all of us will be proud of, a functioning Nigeria to the glory of our God. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Have a good evening, and we thank God for the great things to come. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.